recording here. 3, 2, 1. Can I try it again for Christmas?
You can for
Thank
Christmas.
You. 3, 2, 1. Third time lucky?
Third time lucky, go on.
I've got bed hands. Because I'm in pyjamas.
Oh.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. That's as good as it's going to be. I'm sorry.
Shall I try one?
You do one. Go on then.
3, 2, 1. Oh, no.
It's not as easy as it looks, is it?
Right, I'm doing 3, you did 3.
Okay.
Oh, click, click, click.
Oh.
It was pretty good.
Excellent, thank you.
3, 2, 1.
That was a good one.
Okay.
Do you want to do a third one? Do you want to tempt fate?
Yeah.
Okay.
3. This is so boring.
Good clap, bad clap. The final good clap, bad clap of the year.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you win. Okay, well done. You won, Jane. Who's starting? Is it you? Is it me?
I think it's you. Or is it me? I don't mind.
Who knows?
I think it's you.
Okay. You scumbag.
I know. I don't know what to say this.
I'm allowed.
Oh, of course. You maggot!
You cheap, lousy faggot.
There
It's
we go.
us. It's me, Kate Butch.
And me, Caitlin Powell.
And this is Queers Gone By, the podcast where we talk about nostalgic film, TV, and I do actually have a little minuscule of morsel of information of Drag Race to get to when we get there. And Christmas! And try and work out if that's what made us queer and festive.
Today.
And today.
Today!
We are being held under oath to review a film.
Oh, yes, okay.
That is... I'll say it, Evil.
I quite enjoyed myself.
Did you?
Well, it's my favourite Christmas film because it's...
I had to look at you. I was like, we watched the same film.
Well, I only saw it when I was like 16
Mm-hmm.
because my parents aren't big Christmas film people.
Yeah.
I don't have any siblings and friends. They went to another school. So
We promise.
I didn't really watch many Christmas films growing up.
Okay.
So this is the one I saw, and I was like, "This is fun," and it has all my favourite people in it,
Oh, yeah.
bar a couple. And I know there is much to criticise in this film, but it's fun.
If you've never heard the podcast before, it is we do often sometimes we try and get blood from a stone in terms of a queer reading of very heterosexual media. This the wall-to-wall heterosexuality here.
It is the occasional homophobic joke.
Yes.
That's
And
representation, hen.
a little bit of fat shaming.
A little bit.
Sorry, a big scoop of fat. Well,
Big scoop
but
of
big
Christmas fat
fucking
shame.
serving of fat shaming.
Jesus
You'd like that, wouldn't you, Martine? Cream on it as well.
This
Sorry, I just
size
got
10 Victoria's Secret model looking woman.
This Olivier Award winner.
Right.
Oh, we're reviewing.
Love
Actually.
Actually.
It's in the title, honestly.
Yeah.
You can't hold your hand through Christmas.
No.
Step into Christmas.
So do you not enjoy this film at all?
Hate it.
Oh no.
It's a poor them's holiday.
I've never seen The Holiday.
You've never seen The Holiday. We put this to our patrons,
Yes.
we should have said, at patreon.com/queers.
Join the fun.
Join the fun, please. And they said, do this one, cunts. Another shout out to the greatest store in the world, which once again, I'm
once
sorry.
again.
No, thank you, Alice.
No, thank you.
The patron said no, thank you, Alice.
Yes.
But maybe next year, darling. Maybe next year.
Maybe next year.
Maybe June. Maybe we'll do it in June for you.
Sure, why not?
Why not? But yes, they chose Love Actually. So if you don't like this episode, tell the patrons.
Yeah.
They're causing all this.
And also, if you want to have a say in what we review in 2024,
Yes.
we'll be popping up a little post. We'll be pinning it. Not sure.
Yeah.
Just
if
to
we can work out the software.
Yes, garner suggestions.
Yeah, just chuck them our way.
Chuck them at us because we don't often know what you want, and it's nice to know what you want.
And
we
we're
might ignore it.
We're not promising anything,
Yeah.
but it's good to gauge what people want to see.
Yes.
Yes. Feel free to scroll back through the 160 episodes that we've done just to make sure you're not suggesting stuff that we have already torn to pieces.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, please let us know on patreon.com/queers.
Yes.
Love Actually.
Love Actually.
2003.
Is it?
Yeah. It's 2 hours and 10.
9 minutes.
Yep. I watched it on 1.5 speed.
I was not able to.
Well, you watch it on Amazon.
Yeah. I already bought it like years ago.
I downloaded a plugin
So.
for Amazon so you can watch it at 1.5 speed.
That's so smart.
Yeah. Thank you. And so came in at roughly 1 hour and 20.
I'm going to need the address to that plugin.
I shall be sending that to you, don't worry.
Thank you.
What is more festive than 9/11?
I was thinking this. If this came out 2 decades later in 2023, this would be a meme.
Yeah.
They mentioned 9/11 like 10 seconds in.
It's wild. It's Hugh Grant,
Yes.
who I don't know the names of any of the characters, but luckily they're all very famous actors, so I shall be referring to them as the famous
Oh,
actors.
yeah, for sure.
He says about how he wasn't sure about love, but when 9/11 happened, that was him convinced. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Richard Curtis, you've got a lot to answer for.
Halfway through the film, you're like, a second person has let down their spouse.
You're right. And then it just keeps snowballing.
Yes. Oh!
Festive.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. We've got a festive background for people watching on the video on the Patreon.
Yes. And we're dressed in our festive best. You in your little tartan pyjamas.
Yes. I
And
feel very sleepy already.
I'm in my Diana.
The Untold and Untrue Story. Shout out to the Awkward Productions.
Yes.
Production.
But I have got some festive blue eyeshadow.
It's ever so festive.
Sparkle.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
Bill Nye is here.
In his fucking Desi Guel shirt. I hated this shirt.
I hated this man.
Much.
Flames? Are the
Set
same
on my face.
I hated Bill Nye's character.
I mean, yeah, he's like a Russell Brand fucking.
Ugh. Sinewy.
Yes. And it's rare that I hate Bill Nye.
Yeah.
What a lovely man.
I think a lot of the actors in
Allegedly.
this are...
I don't want to say
yeah.
a nice thing about a man on record.
I think a lot of these actors were at the peak of their prime.
Yeah, peak and prime.
And they're hottest. It's a shame that
Peak
this
and
is Bill
prime.
Nye's... This is Bill Nye's hottest.
Has Bill Nye ever been young?
Actually, I think he was hottest in the Magic Roundabout film where he was the voice of Dylan the Rabbit. We will be doing
This is
the
a
Magic
rare
Roundabout
point
film.
at which the films we saw in childhood have intersected. I know exactly what you're talking about, and you're not wrong.
Joanna Lumley Ermintrude. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Kylie Minogue.
As who?
Florence.
What is Florence, please?
The girl.
Oh, okay.
Robbie Williams
Yes.
as the dog. Tom Baker.
Dougal. No,
Robbie Williams is Dougal, yeah.
Dougal, yeah.
Jim Broadbent is the
Jim
snail.
Broadbent.
Sorry, we do Love Actually, but we'll do...
Let's talk about this instead.
Let's do the Magic Roundabout at some point, though.
Yeah.
Ray Winston. Sorry. It's
Was
five...
Ray Winston in Cats?
Yes, he was Growl Tiger.
Oh, yes, he was.
I'm a Bravo cat. I travel on a barge. Awful. What's a Bravo cat? Get a job. It's 5 weeks till Christmas, and Bill Nye is singing Christmas is all around.
Christmas is all around
me.
us.
So come on and let it snow. If you really love Christmas.
It's funny.
He can't get it right.
Yeah.
This film is a lot sweary than I remember.
Yeah,
I
a lot
watched
ruder.
this at about like 11.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the first time I saw boobs in a
Full boob.
full boob
From
full,
Stacey, no
full
less.
most of it.
Full tit and minge.
There's no full minge,
Sorry.
but
There's a teaser minge.
teaser minge, teaser minge,
Teresa
teaser
minge.
pea, Teresa minge, Teresa coffee. She loves a teaser minge.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Also, sorry. At this point, we get told it's 5 weeks till Christmas. That means all this shit is happening in November.
Blech.
November.
And then it cuts around London looking festive. I'm sorry.
It looked much nicer back then in the early 2000s than I remember it looking.
Much love to London. Because we live there.
Yes.
You'll never be New York.
You'll never be
I'm sorry.
New York. No, I think Regent Street has the nice...
Yeah.
And there's the ice rink.
Because there's not as many American candy stores in 2003.
That's true.
That'll be why.
Yeah.
The Rita Ora of places.
I saw that on Twitter.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Yeah. But
I'm not letting you have that as
they
your
did it
own.
backwards.
Ah.
I flipped the script, Mama.
Ah. That makes it original.
Put your thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
Ah.
Mm.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Colin Firth.
And his bejumpered girlfriend.
He really loves his girlfriend.
She's
I'm
got
sure
such
that
a
won't change.
Lovely jumper.
Ever so lovely.
Such a bad attitude. Everyone's favourite racist?
Yes.
Liam Neeson.
I remember that dropping in the middle of a seminar during my MA. And we all just stopped to talk about how much he was a racist.
Wild.
Wild.
Google it if you don't. We're not explaining it to you. We're not telling you now to suck eggs.
Yeah.
Not for free.
Liam Neeson is a very sad man who's mates with Emma Thompson, who is a bad friend. A bad friend. She says, I'm very busy. Doesn't mean I'm not terribly concerned about your wife that's just died.
He's got such a dead wife. And
Put down the pepper and be a friend.
Stop dressing your child up as a lobster.
Little Lulu jump scare.
Little Lulu jump scare. Hello, Lulu Popperwell.
Hello, Lulu Popperwell. It's very weird to see someone you know as a child in a film because it's her face on a child.
But Lulu Popperwell's sister, friend of the pod.
Pevensey.
Susan Pevensey.
Susan Pevensey.
Yes. What a talented Popplewell family. Haven't they done Popplewell?
Haven't they done Popplewell? Yes, Lulu, for anyone who doesn't know, is a very good comedian. And she's also the lobster in this film.
We should have asked her to come on this.
We should have.
You didn't want her around my house, did you? She wouldn't have been your friend after that.
Sorry, that was gross.
Yeah.
Not
Never
as gross
mind.
as this floor.
I have moved things around. I've been busy.
Yes, you have.
Being a cultural icon.
And watching Diddle Ladies.
And what she did, ladies. Speaking of someone who's not a cultural icon, but was in an older sitcom, Chris Marshall.
I used to be obsessed with My Family.
The sitcom.
The
Sorry.
sitcom. Could take or leave My Family. Chris Marshall, Colin, I think.
Colin Frizzle, and he's got a big knob.
He should be in an HR meeting.
He should be put down.
He's doing that. Is he just a runner? What is he?
But also for charity? There was like some charity bits going on around, and also he was like a catering waiter.
I think he's just like a chancer doing every bit he can.
He's doing all the jobs.
Yeah.
He's hustling. It's hustle culture. It's London.
He's got like some, I don't know, roasted cashews, and he's like, oh, my lovely nuts, ladies. The brass balls on this man.
And he's got a
roasted
big
nuts.
knob.
On this man. You're a runner, mate.
Run away.
Just run up. Fuck off. Fuck off to Wisconsin. Milwaukee?
Honestly.
Where's he go?
Milwaukee is in Wisconsin, but
Yeah.
just the general Wisconsin area, I believe. He gives some nuts to a woman.
My future wife.
What with a fucker? Oh no, sorry, I thought you meant you. I was like,
What?
get out. Fuck ass Bob.
Mia.
Fuck ass Bob.
Daniel Craig's wife at the time. Or girlfriend. Don't know. She was married to Daniel Craig at this point.
Not Rachel Weisz.
No. They got together in like 2011?
Camp.
Camp, yeah. This lovely
But also-
German lady. Huge fan.
I'm sure the actress is lovely. This character,
Villainous.
slag. Evil slag with a bob.
Villainous woman.
I'm normally slag positive.
You are.
Shut
She's
up.
just she happens to be an
She
evil
happens
one.
to be an evil slag.
Got you, yes.
Don't you try and get me cancelled at Christmas. Cancelled at
I
Christmas.
don't need to try. Just go back on this pod.
Hallmark movie idea cancelled at Christmas.
Love that.
And it's a woman from the big city.
Yeah.
She's got a really busy job, really important. And
She threatens to kill a child on a podcast.
yes. And then she has to go back to like rural Derbyshire, I don't know,
Sure.
off the top of my head.
Yeah.
And a hunky man who she went to school with, brackets, used to bully her. Still uses Lynx Africa. But he now cuts down Christmas trees as a job and a little Christmas tree farm. And her parents' bakery is struggling.
Yeah.
Because she called a woman a slag on a
Yes,
podcast. So she's got to mend her, which is revisited by three spirits.
Yes.
Gin, vodka, and
Very good.
Baileys.
You love a Baileys.
I love a Baileys.
I mean, so this character loves a
I
Baileys.
love and a tequila rose. That's the Jacob Marley of the piece.
Okay.
Don't
right.
put your face at tequila rose. They've sent me a lot of free tequila rose.
Oh, tequila
You
rose.
liked tequila rose when
I
you had
did
a little
actually.
bit. Yes.
Yes.
You're trying to get me cancelled again by Tequila Rose.
Aha.
And they can be the sponsors of Cancelled for Christmas.
Okay.
If anyone wants
And
to do it.
will you do a little song at the end?
I'll do a little song at the
I'll be
beginning.
cancelled for Christmas.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Great.
Lovely. Hang a
Any
stocking on the
producers are listening.
cancel piece. Can't think of any more puns, but up cancel, up Rudolph, and Dancel. Prancel and cancel. Think fast, Caitlin.
Cancel and
Face.
What?
I'm having a stroke.
I'm just letting you talk yourself until you're sad. You're sad? You're tired. I can't.
I'm so warm in this flannel.
This is gross. I'm taking my socks off.
Take your socks off.
They're just
Show your feet for the
warm.
Patreon.
No.
Wiki feet.
Wiki feet. Right.
Right.
Again on the floor.
Anyway.
God, I'll be filthy after that.
Martin Freeman.
Fucking man of the hour, Martin Freeman.
Allegedly.
It's fucking an age-appropriate woman. In this film, I mean. Not like his other films. You haven't seen the ad for this film, the trailer.
No.
He's doing a new film with Jenna Ortega.
He's not. I thought he was a dad.
No.
I saw like Martin Freeman and Jenna Ortega are in this, and I was like, ah, yes, as his dad, as her dad.
No.
He's
right.
fucking her.
I'm having my rant. The new film that's coming out is about how Martin Freeman is a high school teacher who has inappropriate but crucially not consummated relationship with high school student Jenna Ortega, and then she lies and says he raped her. As if...
That sounds healthy.
Yeah. As if the patriarchy needed another film to tell young women, oh, don't worry, just shush, don't worry about it. I fucking hate that film. So unnecessary.
Have you seen it?
No.
No.
I'm not going to see it. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, I don't want to. Horrible. Evil.
Anywely.
But lovely Joanna Page,
Lovely Joanna
who I don't think has
Page!
done anything wrong.
No, as far as we know.
Allegedly. Stacey from Gavin and Stacey, of
Yes.
course. They're having fake sex for a film. There's stand-ins for a sex scene.
Lovely.
It's not well explained.
What do you
I
mean?
think if you didn't really know how films were made, and you watch this, you'd be like, oh,
When I first saw it, I thought they were doing porn.
yeah,
Yeah, but they're not.
obviously.
Because...
Filth. No. Andrew Lincoln.
And...
Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Yes.
I want 2 boyfriends, and I want the boyfriends to be boyfriends. Fit, they're both
And
fit.
I want one of them to do the audiobook for Piranesi in his beautiful voice.
What's Piranesi?
It's a very good book. One that
That's the sauce you get with Nando's.
No, it's a very good book.
Okay.
And he reads the audiobook and
Which one, Andrew or Chiwetel?
Chiwetel.
Oh, lovely.
And his voice is beautiful.
And he's in kinky boots.
He
And
is.
he's fit.
Yes.
And,
He's marrying Keira Knightley.
well, I was going to say on his Wikipedia page of him, unmarried.
Ah.
Nothing at all about relationships. So, you know where to find me, Chiwetel. He is marrying Keira Knightley,
Yes,
and she does look quite pretty.
actually. Although she doesn't actually say that.
She doesn't say actually. Sorry.
But the dress,
I think it suits her.
I think it's very Y2K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 2003.
Yeah.
Probably made in 2002.
Yeah.
What year was Keira Knightley born, I hear you ask? 1985.
She's 18.
17.
17. What? She's 17? In
The
this?
actress Keira Knightley is
This is
probably when this was made.
lowering.
Unless they made it in May of 2003, which is
Mhm.
unlikely. Sort your mic out. Sort your bits out. Go on.
Sorry.
Recalibrate.
It's not.
It was the shock.
Yeah.
It's drooped down.
It went.
Oh, 17. No.
That is wild. Is it?
It's going again.
Fucking.
Should we take a little break?
Yeah, let's take a break.
Take a break.
So what's happening here? What have I done?
Run away with us to the summer. I think push it further in. Down there. We can all go stay with our father. There's a place I know in a nearby park. You and I can go when the night gets dark. Take a break. I gotta get my plan through Congress. I lose my job if I don't get my plan through Congress. Dun, 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 dun. There's nothing like summer in the city. Dun, 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 dun. Mariah Reynolds looking pretty. Dun,
Hot
dun, dun,
damn
dun.
summer in the city.
And we're back.
Hello.
I'm keeping me doing Hamilton in.
Good.
Gotta hustle.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to get
Gotta
that one
bustle.
part that I could get in
Gotta
Hamilton.
grind.
King George.
Gotta scooch. You gotta scurry.
9 to 5. You want to be a 9 to 5.
Dun 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 dun,
etc.
I could be the dun duns.
Prime Minister Hugh Grant.
Yeah, is this what Tony Blair thinks he looks like?
Je joue le Oompa Loompa.
Yes. He's being smarmy New Labour vibes.
Yes. Nina Sasanya is his head of staff.
Yes, she's fabulous.
Well,
Actually, she is an actress, is fabulous.
she introduces him to Terence.
And a size 10
Pat,
woman.
And the fattest woman alive. The endearingly Cockney, Martine
Yes.
McCutcheon.
Just, if you were to look at her, someone had never seen the film, and you presented them with this character and said, guess what narrative they pull out for Martine?
Wild.
Wild.
And obviously, we preface, as we must for some people, being fat is not a bad thing to be.
Yeah, of course not. But it is framed as bad in this film.
Yes.
And also applied to anyone who isn't size 6?
If you're not Claudia Schiffer, you're not coming in.
Claudia Schiffer at the end, that was a
twist.
Yes.
What a twist.
A twist.
Chiwetel and Kira kiss at the wedding.
Yes.
Colin's there. Colin Firth.
Yes.
And Laura Linney.
Oh, it's quite clever how it's all...
Clever.
Well, look, they took 10 minutes to plan it out.
They've gone down Clark's and they've picked up a shoehorn.
They have indeed. I enjoyed it.
A choir sings Love Is All You Need.
Bloody Pointer Sisters over here. They start just pointing. At the...
They love
Love Is All You Need.
They love the Pointer Sisters in this film as well.
Oh, they do actually?
Yes. It's a flash mob of a wind band.
Yeah.
How did they secrete a trombone in a pew?
Also, do they have lots of musical mates, or were they just walking down the aisle like,
Who are these
the
strangers?
fuck is that?
And why have they got like brass
It's
instruments
not a large wedding.
just under their jumpers? Silly. Colin Firth comes home.
Oh no, Colin!
Oh, and his girlfriend who he loves so much.
Fucking his brother.
Fucking his brother. Who's credited as Colin's bad brother.
Ha! He's not very attractive.
No.
Compared to Colin Firth.
Again, at the peak of his fitness, I think here.
Yes.
Him and Hugh Grant.
Do you think he's fitter in this or in
Bridget? It's similar time, isn't it?
Similar time, yeah.
This area of Colin and Hugh.
Yeah.
I want 2 more boyfriends. Chris Marshall is the waiter doing canapes at the wedding.
Julia Davis!
Julia Davis! And he fucking slags off the catering. And she's like, it's me. It's me.
Hi.
Well, he is in a crimson t-shirt. How did you feel about the crimson t-shirt? Glee.
Whenever he was on screen, I wasn't really paying much attention.
I was recoiling in horror.
At his crimson t-shirt.
Just generally at him.
Yeah.
You know how every time there's a new Doctor Who and they're like, it's Chris Marshall. Everyone, it's Chris Marshall.
Why does everyone want it to be Chris Marshall?
Why do you hate yourself?
Want better for yourself.
Yeah. We've got Ncuti Gatwa.
Ncuti Gatwa is right there.
Fit and funny.
Yeah.
And very talented.
Mm-hmm.
And you wanted what? This milky toast.
Milky toast man. We're going to get someone saying that's not how you pronounce it.
Go back and listen to the first 10 episodes.
Yeah.
I'm not your mum.
Colin thinks the reason he can't get a girl is because English women are inherently unlikable and not because he's a little fucking creep. He's
inherently unlikable.
Yeah.
So he decides to go to Wisconsin. He's the god of sex.
Yeah.
And his friend
Tony,
another caterer who also works on the film.
Yeah, he's got 2 jobs. I don't mind.
Again, hustle. Yeah.
Bustle, scooch, and scurry.
Exactly.
I never realised he was the same guy until watching it this time. But hey, he doesn't have much to say.
The time jumps are very questionable because sometimes it's like this is happening at the same time.
Yeah.
Or like this is happening in a fortnight.
Yeah. They do. There's a funny bit where Martin Freeman and
Joanna Page.
Tits
out Joanna Page.
Are being very intimate in the.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Oh, can you just grab her boobs, please?
Mm.
Could you massage them? Is that okay?" And then he says, "Oh, Junction 13, that's a murder, isn't it?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, gridlock this morning." It's very funny.
It's comedy, yeah.
Yeah.
She got her tits out.
Yeah.
Not very festive. Oh, I don't know.
Well, you know what else isn't festive? A fucking funeral.
Doing shit stand-up at your dead wife's funeral.
Yeah. This is kind of cringe funny.
Yeah.
This bit.
Yeah. Thomas Sangster is there dressed as that monkey from IKEA. Remember that monkey that turned up at IKEA in a fur coat?
Yeah, and who's Thomas Sangster? The one who looks like the same now.
The same, well...
And is married too. Silence in the Library. Tallulah Riley, who also used to be married
To Elon Musk.
I say married to. It's unclear whether married to or like kidnapped and forced to look after his many children.
No, because she was like, wasn't she the one who wanted him to buy Twitter? Or was that Grimes?
I think that's Grimes.
But Tallulah is also a bit like incelly.
Really?
Not like, you know what I mean?
If you look at a video, there's a video of him talking about her and her looking after his children, and it's very like, what did you do to her? What happened to her brain? It's very weird.
Oh God.
She's very what's it when take the red pill? What's that?
Matrix.
No, but like
Drink the Kool-Aid.
incelly, like
Oh.
take the all that. It's very weird. But she's married to him now.
Miss
She's having a lovely
Evangelista has
time.
left the library. So Keira Knightley was 17.
Is that what you call a brain? But now she's married to this lovely small man.
So Keira Knightley was 17.
Yes.
How old
No.
is Thomas Sangster
Ooh,
in this film?
In this film. Well, it's going to be older than I think, isn't it? I'm going to guess 14.
About 13.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
We need to do two things. Stick of the Dump.
Never seen that. I read the book.
The TV series was great.
Mm-hmm.
Stig of the Dump was not bad.
Okay.
Not bad, we'll say, for a Neanderthal.
Mm-hmm.
I've known a couple of Neanderthals in my life also.
Oh, very good, very good.
And Nanny McPhee.
Nanny McPhee.
Emma Thompson.
We do Nanny McPhee too, Ray Fiennes.
Oh, I've not seen it.
I haven't either, I just know he's in it.
We know a lot about Ray Fiennes.
Yes.
Again, listen back to the first few episodes.
Yes.
Ever. Go back in time 4 years.
Unless you're Ray Fiennes, in which case don't do that.
No, allegedly, don't.
Allegedly, don't do that.
There is the camp funeral song. Bye Bye Baby by the Bay City Rollers.
Just so cringe.
Bye,
I wanted to
bye,
crawl
baby.
inside my own skin.
What would you have as your funeral song?
I haven't thought about it. I don't intend on dying.
Fair. No further questions.
I'm not planning on it.
Mine would be Countdown.
And then they tip you,
Yes.
tip you into the grave like that car in Battle of Hell. Into the orchestra pit.
Slide me in.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Andrew Lincoln is filming the wedding reception.
Yes.
And Laura Linney is like, you're in love with Stuart Ledgerfor, aren't you? And I was
Because
like,
obviously
yeah,
you would be.
I want two boyfriends.
Yes.
And he's like, no, not him.
DJ Junior Simpson.
Who?
Junior Simpson stand-up.
Oh.
It's lots of like cameos from comedians and stuff. I've got Marcus
Yes.
Brigstocke later
Yes.
as I think he does great in this.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Fuck Ass Bob.
Fuck Us Bob.
And Laura Linney. Worked
Yes.
for Alan Rickman.
Yes, and Alan Rickman has this great bit. Alan Rickman is so good in this.
Yes.
He's awful as
horrible character.
but
Lovely
I do
actor.
enjoy when she's like, oh, do you think everyone knows I'm in love with Carl? And he's like, yes. What do you think Carl knows? Yes. It's just great.
And Carl, let me tell you.
He's certainly Brazilian.
He's fit.
He's fit.
Oh, Carl.
Yes. Why don't you casually drop into the conversation you'd like to marry him and have lots of sex and babies?
I will. If you won't, Laura. Honestly, it's a race. It's a race to the finish.
Honestly.
And I mean the finish. She gets a phone call, but we don't know who it's from.
Yes.
Marcus
Radio
Brigstocke.
Watford.
Marcus Brigstocke. I don't think they're allowed to swear this much on Radio Watford.
They're certainly not.
And he's like, it's a fucking stupid Christmas song.
Record's crap.
Buy me drugs.
Buy my festering turd of a record.
And Marcus Brigstocke is like, okay. Great, bye.
Great, bye.
Yeah, so, and Bill Nye's producer is like, or his manager, or whatever,
Manager,
whoever he
yeah.
is. Some man.
Who again, everyone's like, he's so
This
fat. I'm like,
fat
why?
fuck.
He's a very good manager by all accounts. Why?
He's got you a Christmas #1.
Why are you being so rude to him?
Nasty. Bullying.
Yeah, bullying.
Victimisation. Prime Minister Hugh has a cabinet meeting.
Oh, yes.
The President of America's coming.
Yes. He says, who do you have to screw around here to get a cup of tea and a chocolate biscuit? Well, guess what? It's Natalie, an enormous arse. She comes in with a little tea
I'm
tray.
surprised she makes it through the fucking door.
Yeah. I was fully gaslit by this film because watching it now, I haven't watched it in a few years.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I first watched it, my memory of her is as someone who is genuinely bigger.
Yeah.
She's fully just a slim woman.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, but she's busty though, isn't she? She's busty. She has boobs. Like, they exist. But
It's not the #1 thing about her.
No.
It's her playing Eliza Doolittle at the National Theatre's production of My Fair Lady, winning an Olivier for it.
Absolutely.
And then being replaced by Joanna Riding.
Who's that?
Who's Joanna Riding?
Okay.
Or am I losing my mind?
Did you send me that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sex scene is continuing. They're getting on well with their small talk. Chris Marshall is going to Wisconsin.
Fuck off to Wisconsin, mate.
Off. Alan Rickman and fuck-ass Bob.
Yeah, he's giving her instructions. He says,
Christmas party.
Overorder the wine, the guac, and don't get fondled. Very modern for 2003.
I think he's like, don't get fondled by someone else because I want to fondle you. Because they're flirting.
What do you think about this?
I don't think it's right.
No, it's very wrong.
I don't think you should cheat on your wife.
No, you shouldn't.
And I don't think you should have a fuck-ass Bob.
But, like, I remember watching this and being like, why, Alan, why? At multiple points, like, he could have said no. And now I'm like, oh, it's because he wanted to.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's taken me many years to realise that he could have said no, he didn't, he wanted to.
I think it was unusual for him, for someone with a fuck-ass Bob to fancy him.
I think we're supposed to think she's the villain because she's being so pushy, but literally at no point does he say no.
True. But they're both the villain.
Yeah, sure.
They're both slags.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Liam Neeson is struggling to be a stepfather to Thomas Sangster.
Yes.
Thomas Brody Sangster, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And Emma Thompson tries to come for him again.
Get a grip. People hate sissies. No one's going to shag you if you cry all the time. I'll remind you of that, Emma, when your husband starts shagging a German woman.
Yeah. Yeah, and you do cry all the time.
Yeah.
Put that Joni Mitchell CD away.
Yeah.
Put on, like, The Cheeky Girls or something. Stop fucking crying, and your husband will want to shag you.
I don't think that's the message we're going to go with.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. But she's so rude to poor Liam. Wait, I'm not going to say that sentence. She's so rude to this character Liam Neeson is playing. On this podcast, sympathy for a man, I don't think.
No. Liam asks Thomas Sangster what's going on, and it's like, well, he's got a dead mum.
But also,
he's in love.
He's got a crush.
He has just a little crush.
Mm-hmm.
Laura Linney is gearing herself up to speak to Carl.
I've realised why he's fit, by the way.
Why?
He looks like a masked lesbian. That's why he's fit.
Yeah.
The fittest men could also be masked lesbians, in my opinion.
That's true, actually.
Mm-hmm. Dress well, little floppy hair.
Colin Firth.
Good jawline. Yeah.
Hugh Jackman.
Mm-hmm.
No, Hugh Grant. Have you heard the Hugh Jackman thing?
Yeah. I am
Allegedly.
well abreast of the situation.
So is he, apparently. No, Sutton Foster.
Wait, no.
Wait, what?
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 Ah! Wait, so my alleged news is that allegedly he's dating Anthony Padilla from Queer Eye, allegedly. What's your Hugh Jackman
My alleged
news?
news is he's allegedly dating Sutton Foster, allegedly.
So who's Anthony Padilla allegedly dating?
Maybe Sutton Foster.
A throuple.
But she's married, apparently.
Nightmare blunt rotation.
But she got cheated on by Christian Ball.
A while ago.
For Laura Bell Bundy.
I mean...
You would.
You would.
Everyone's second favourite race is Sutton Foster.
I'd forgotten about that. You absolutely would. I'm not taking that back.
And I am telling you.
Oh,
She was quite racist.
Yes, and Laura Bell Bundy is ever so good in Mean Girls. No?
Legally Blonde.
The other one. The other pink one.
The other pink blonde.
The other pink slime.
But yeah, that's a fun thing about Hugh Jackman. But Hugh Grant is what I'm talking about.
Hugh Jackman
He could be a masked lesbian.
Greatest Showman.
Yes.
And Les Mis.
Yes.
I need to send you that like video essay about Les Mis. I told you about how he almost like broke his entire voice box doing that.
Yeah, and for what?
He just didn't drink water for like weeks because he wanted to look shredded. As people have pointed out, they were like, we want you to be topless and like shredded and like look really like you've been through it. People who've been through it don't look shredded.
He was pulling chains in prison.
Yeah, but you still wouldn't like...
You wouldn't have the nourishment to do it.
The amount of like protein you need to build the muscle is, yeah.
And also that song should be falsettoed.
Yeah.
Not belted.
Yeah.
Have a fucking word.
Idina Menzel.
You're not.
You're not.
We're here to tell you,
Hugh not.
This is for you, Hugh. This is the Hugh Jackman call-out pod. Get out of Sutton Foster and start trying to be more Adina.
No, don't be Adina because you don't want a belt.
Be. Fuck off. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Right. Carl gets another phone call. Oh, no, she gets another phone call, so she doesn't speak to Carl. Laura. Linny.
Oh, yes.
Bell Bundy.
Yes.
No,
Uh-huh.
Colin Firth has gone to a little cottage.
Alone again. Naturally. Why are you talking to yourself?
Near a lake. Naturally. Pride and Prejudice.
Oh, yeah.
Hugh Grant still fancies Martine McCutcheon, despite her being disgusting.
Yeah. He does what every man would do. He gets her marital status and home address. He's like, where do you live? And do you have a boyfriend? Interesting. I write it down in my little book.
She lives in Wandsworth.
Yeah. This
Someone's
is
got
an HR nightmare.
This is evil.
This entire film is an HR nightmare. But do people treat each other like this? Because we were children when this came out. Did adults treat each other like this?
Well, they did,
the
and then
early
9/11 happened, and then everyone was just kind to each other.
Everyone was nice, yes.
If they were white, sorry.
Because of... Wait.
9/11 started a lot of racism.
Yes.
Well, like,
that's
exacerbated
okay, cool.
a lot of racism. It didn't
Yep.
start the racism. The racism was there.
I didn't realise you shifted into real-world politics.
So sorry. I should... Yeah.
No, please do. That's what people are calling out for.
My particular opinion on United States foreign policy.
Yes.
I did it for GCSE history.
I did it
a thing
for
about
A-level
9/11.
politics.
Oh. I should be asking you about your qualifications later on.
Oh, no.
Get ready.
One second.
I've never wanted you more.
You're going to keep that in, aren't you?
Yes. I'm too busy this week to cut anything out. I'm sorry.
Well, okay. Right.
Martine is single because her boyfriend said that she had thighs like tree trunks.
Also, if you've ever seen a woman with thighs like tree trunks,
That
is a gift.
That's a keeper. A goalkeeper.
You wrap them round your neck and you don't let go.
And you make them... That's
Sasha Colby, you.
Thomas Sangster fancies...
Oh, and sorry, and the Prime Minister is like, oh, cool, do you want me to kill that guy for you? That's love.
That's hot.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think
that's hot.
their relationship is the second nicest.
Who's the first?
Colin Firth.
Yeah.
He learns Portuguese for her and flies across the world.
Remember
It's a bit creepy if she didn't want it. But, like, yeah.
Yeah. Thomas Sangster fancies someone at school, and Liam Neeson asks, what does she or he think about you?
Actually, that wasn't a joke. I said joke earlier, but...
A little bit progressive.
Yeah, a little bit progressive.
And then Liam Neeson did all the things that he did, but
yeah.
But he fancies the coolest girl in school.
Yes.
The most popular girls in school.
Well, she's a singer now, apparently. I've never heard of her.
Yes, she's in
Googling.
something Vampire Diaries-y or Pretty Little Liars-y, I think.
And Hugh Grant speaks to Margaret Thatcher as any good New Labour politician would. Hey! I was trying to bring some more politics in for you.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get up to your level.
That's fine. I was, it was good. No, it's sorry, I just dissociated.
That normally happens for me about 45 minutes in. I think
38 minutes in.
Okay, cool, right. I think there's normally a point where you can see my eyes just kind of go zoom.
I've realised there's a point in drag where if I get too tired, one of my eyes droops and then my lashes look bizarre.
Ah.
Because I always put lashes on and I'm like, oh, I look quite pretty.
Look quite pretty.
And then I get pictures back from the gig,
and
I'm like, hello, I remember it was me, a pirate. And I'm like, this didn't happen when I left the house. So I think one of my eyes are fucked up anyway. Minus 3.25 plus 1.25. Thanks for asking.
20/20 vision. Thank you for asking.
Astigmatism on this one as well.
Stigmatism at the dump.
That's good.
Well, right. It's not really anything, is it? But
Frenchy Margaret Thatcher joke, but
it wasn't really a joke. It was just an observation
you're
about
right,
New
yeah.
Labour.
Merry Christmas.
Right. Is this Dick and Dom or Ant and Dec?
Ant or Dec. Yes, Ant or Dec. It's Ant or Dec.
Ant or Dec, okay.
Is Dec attractive?
I couldn't tell you. I don't think any of the four are attractive.
The four? Oh, Dick or Dom?
Yeah.
I like Dom.
Okay.
I like Dec and Dom.
Dec and Dom.
Yeah. Ant and Dick, Dec and Dom. Chip and Pin and Fish and Cushion.
Yes.
Yes. Mitchell and Webb.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
You can't just say allegedly after every man.
I will.
Dick allegedly and Dom allegedly and allegedly and Deck allegedly.
Bill Nye's up against Blue.
Yes.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
For Christmas number 1, I was into Blue.
I was. What are their names?
Lee,
Uh-huh.
Simon, Anthony, and Duncan.
Which one were you into?
Duncan.
I think. I don't remember.
Also, Duncan was one of the
I
first
think all of them were quite cute.
high-profile people that I knew of as bisexual.
It's bisexual.
Yes.
I never knew that. Not high profile enough. Raise your profile, Duncan.
Be more bisexual.
Be more bisexual. Always.
Yes.
Yes.
He was fit.
Huh.
I would have taken
I think
any of
they're
the Blues in a
They're
pinch.
all very fit.
All rise.
So to speak.
On for the money and the all rise. All rise.
3 for the cause you've been making us 4 for the times you've been faking.
All rise. All rise.
I rest my case. Why is she in court for faking? Make her come, you dickhead.
I've never listened to the lyrics properly for that, but now I realise it's a courtroom setting. All rise.
What did you think was rising? The sea levels?
I just thought they wanted to get up. Like, get up on our feet.
Shut up.
It's like,
All
get up. I'll
rise.
get up for all rise. Go on. I've not got time to listen to lyrics. Who do you think
That's
I am?
your whole job.
I don't think I'm Stephen
Work
Sondheim.
out what they're saying and do it back.
Oh yeah, sorry, my key lip sync song, Blues All Rise. Silly.
I think it'd be a hit. Right.
Well, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to be a hit.
Aha.
He writes, "We've got little pricks" on the Blue poster.
Yes.
And
And we get the classic line.
"Don't buy drugs, kids. Become a pop star and they'll give you them for free."
It's brilliant.
No one's
Correct.
given me any drugs for free. They have given me vegan bacon outside Camden Town Station.
Yeah.
That almost rhymed. And it was lovely. I was very, very grateful. They gave me 2
Yes, good.
packs.
And we took advantage of that last night. You made a lovely Christmas pasta.
Festive pasta, thank you.
Yes. Is that a thing you made up?
I
Or-
stole it from someone who does a knitting YouTube.
Ah.
It's bit of red wine, bit of fizzy pop. No, it's bacon or fake bacon, if you wish.
Uh-huh.
Which is what we did. Very, very finely chopped sprouts.
Yes. Chestnuts.
Chestnuts. Just kind of like
Carbonara sauce.
Cream, white wine,
Mm-hmm.
pasta, sage, and I made little stuffing balls instead of little meatballs.
The stuffing balls were fantastic.
I put a little
Well,
bit
the whole
of
thing was
chili in
fantastic.
them.
Which, yes.
Quite a lot of chili in them.
Yes. The spicy meatball.
That's a spicy meatball.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here's
It's 3 weeks till Christmas.
and here's where your qualifications come in.
No, it's not good.
Okay. Andrew Lincoln works at an art gallery,
Yeah.
and there's like photos of naked Santas
Mm-hmm.
and stuff, and some children come in and laugh at them, and he goes, "They're not funny, they're art."
They are funny. You put Santa hats on some tits.
Is it art?
Well, it's barely funny, actually, isn't it? So maybe. Actually, yeah, I disagree that it's even funny.
Mm.
It's probably art. He's trying his best. He's done a black and white picture. He's put some stuff on it. Lovely.
Can art also be funny?
Yeah. David Shrigley.
This podcast.
Yes.
Please leave a rating and a review wherever you find your podcast. Keira Knightley. phones him
Also,
up.
sorry. Are we supposed to believe he's not a creep when that's his art?
Yeah.
Why did they frame... What?
Why did they frame this as wholesome?
Yeah.
Why do people still use the placard bit in like
Why
pop culture references?
indeed, yes. Yes, sorry. Kira wants to find footage that isn't blue and wibbly.
I tried it myself.
That made me sick in my mouth.
It's gone all blue and wibbly.
Blue and wibbly. Actually, she's only 17. Wait, so
I'm
is
only
this
17.
after Bend It Like Beckham?
Dancing queen. Young and sweet.
Did she do the most gay film followed quickly by the most heterosexual film?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then she did Pride and Prejudice, which is the most bisexual film, I would say.
Yes. She runs the gamut.
Delicious gamuts. And she was also like fake Natalie Portman in Star Wars, wasn't she?
I didn't know that.
She was a decoy.
And I know that's not what you mean, but it makes it
No, she
sound
was
like...
literally the decoy.
No, I know this isn't what you mean, but it sounds like they were chasing Natalie Portman and they sent out Keira Knightley to distract them. Wait, what?
So because Keira Knightley looks a bit like Natalie Portman.
Yeah.
And especially when she's got the big face paint on.
Uh-huh.
You know her in Star Wars?
No, I don't.
With the big hat and the face paint.
No, I don't know what you mean.
Panty Padme.
I've just never seen it.
And well, she's got that on.
Yeah, okay.
And Keira Knightley, if you put her in the right makeup, you could trick people into thinking
She's a small, thin woman, yes.
that she was Natalie Portman.
Right.
So like they've got to get Natalie Portman away,
Uh-huh.
and so they just put the other one.
Wait, sorry. Cannot, like, in the script? Or...
Yeah.
What, like it's paintball? They just kind of... Run! They'll shoot at you, other child.
Well, I think they just put her somewhere to distract people and make her think that she's the one that they're trying to get.
Oh.
It's been a while since I've seen Star Wars, and honestly,
I'm shocked that you've seen Star Wars.
I've not seen any of the newest ones.
Okay, don't.
I won't bother.
They've got Daisy Ridley
And Felicity Jones.
You don't need both.
We don't need
You don't
both.
need both.
Antor Deck. Antor Deck.
I don't know.
Why do you not know who they are?
I know who they are. I just can't visualise them because they're the same person.
Ant's
in
the
my head.
taller one with the drinking problem,
Probably not him.
and Deck's the shorter one without the drinking problem. It's you and me.
It is, yeah.
We are the Ant and Deck of podcasts.
Oh God.
Oh.
Is that our legacy?
Who lives, who dies, who tells your story?
And a deck.
Ant and Deck, please. They can play us in the film.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, Alan Rickman flirts with fuck-ass Bob in her ruffly skirt.
Yeah, it's this bit where she's like, "I've found a place for the Christmas party. My friend owns a gallery. There's dark corners for dark deeds." Smash cut to the ugliest skirt I've ever seen. And her sort of opening her legs, but again, it's not Sharon Stone, is it?
No, it's fuck-ass Bob.
It's fuck-ass Bob, and a very... It feels queer.
A weird stance.
It feels compet. She's like, "Is this what you want?" You can't see what I'm doing. I'm doing the legs.
Yeah.
Is this what you want? Is this what men want?
Love me.
Love me, please. It's compet. In fact,
And
I
he
will
does. He loves
posit
it.
that she's queer.
Bob.
Bob, unsure what to do, ugly skirt.
She's like, "I've seen Catherine Zeta-Jones in Chicago, and that's all I've got
Yes.
to go off."
Yeah. She is an alien
Queer,
who was shown Chicago and then sent down to Earth to fuck Alan Rickman. And she
Checks
does
out.
it ever so well.
She succeeds.
Yes. Well, they don't fuck, do they?
No, I don't think... not on camera.
I don't think they do at all, do they?
In the fanfic, they probably do.
Okay.
I don't know. He never seems to be that remorseful.
No. Oh, I'm a fool. Oh, we'll get to that scene. Emma. Anyway.
Colin
Aurelia.
is in France, yes. He's staying until just before Christmas.
Yes.
And he meets Portuguese Aurelia.
Yes. She represented Eurovision in 1996. Well, no, represented Portugal in Eurovision in 1996.
Wow.
And this is her other thing. She's done two things.
Two
Decent
quite
things.
culturally
Alex.
significant things.
Yeah.
Not good things.
You haven't seen
I
her?
haven't seen her do Portugal.
No.
But sorry, Aurelia. She's there to clean.
Yes.
And she doesn't speak French or English, and he doesn't speak Portuguese.
Yeah.
And barely speaks French.
But don't worry, that won't get in the way of true love.
The president is here, speaking multiculturalism.
Yes, George Bush arrives. Billy Bob Thornton, who I've heard the name of. I have no clue why I know that name. Is he a bad man?
I'm at a loss. No, just I don't.
Allegedly.
I've heard the name Billy Bob Thornton, but
Yeah.
I could not tell you what he's in.
I
My
thought,
wells run dry.
I thought Billy Bob Thornton was a fictional character. Because it sounds like a silly name.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Billy Bob.
Yeah.
Sounds like a kind of ham.
Yes, Billy Bear Ham.
Billy Bear Ham.
Yes. Billy Bear Ham sounds like he would be a Republican senator. Senator Ham. Billy Bear Ham.
Ham with two H's.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
He's also kind of related to John Ham in a weird, distant way.
Yeah.
And
like,
John's like, don't
yeah.
ask Billy Bear.
And he's got a twin who's like Dick Ham, and they're trying to destroy the education system.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why do Republicans always have the stupidest names?
Don't know.
Anyway.
Was it
George Bush.
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 And there were two bushes.
Two bushes.
A George in the hand is worth two in the
There
bush.
we go. You got there.
Thank you. I would watch this President Billy Bob Thornton kiss Hugh Grant.
I suppose so.
It's the little like nasty. It's a special relationship.
Oh.
As well as a special, but
He
it's
gives
also
a little
fucking
bit
horrible.
Sam Rockwell vibes.
Yes.
I would watch Sam Rockwell kiss.
I would
Grant.
kiss Sam Rockwell.
Yeah.
And I want 2 boyfriends. And he.
You want a smorgasbord of boyfriends.
I do. I'll just fuck all these men.
Okay.
Which is rare that I would say that.
Is
when
it?
all the men are human and not animated.
You know what?
This is growth.
Fair enough. Yeah.
This is my New Year's resolution.
Yeah.
Have you got any New Year's resolutions?
Let's have a better year.
Fair enough.
Yeah. What's your New Year's resolution?
Have a worse year.
Yeah. Okay.
I've had a good year this year, so like
You've had a very good year. Balance out.
I don't need another one.
Yeah.
He says to Hugh, "I'll give you anything you ask for." Faggot. Fuck him. Oh no, but he wants Martine.
Martine's harassing her. Later on in the car, she's like, "Oh, sorry, I as the president, what could I do?" I was like, "No, that did not look consensual
It didn't look consensual.
in any way."
But if a president tried it on with me, I would.
I don't think I would.
It depends whether I want to ruin his life.
Well, it depends who they are, to be honest.
Yeah. Obama. I'd fuck Obama.
I think he's the most fuckable president. No.
Yeah. Donald Trump, no.
Apparently, Bill Clinton had a fuckable energy when he was young, but I don't see it myself.
I would. Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
would you fuck the twink?
in the Senate?
Yes.
No.
No? What about the
I
German?
would be the twig. No.
Well, yes. Would you fuck the German? I don't think the German is that
I haven't
hot,
seen
but
the German.
Oh,
I've only seen the twink's hole.
Honestly, he looks German. Oh, have you seen the full hole?
No, I saw the hole with the
Yeah.
sticker.
Okay.
I've not delved into the hole.
Into the hole.
No. Into the hole.
Into the hole.
And out of the hole and home before dark. Hugh sees the president trying it on with Martine, and
Yes.
he's like, "I'm going to call you out at a
Yeah.
press conference."
I'm trying to put. I can't word. I'm trying to have it on with Martine.
Yes. So he's incredibly petty at a very important press conference.
Yeah.
Because they're both like new leaders, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah. Emma Thompson's like, "You're mad! Oh, you're mad!
Yeah.
Silly brother Hugh." Emma and Alan listen to Joni Mitchell together.
Yes.
Crucially.
Mm-hmm.
She says, "Which doll should we give to Daisy's friend Emily? The one who looks like a transvestite or the one who looks like a dominatrix?"
It sounds like something you or Banksy would say.
Yeah. Both.
Both.
Give them both to Emily. She's got to learn
Yeah.
sometime. Hugh dances to Jump by the Pointer Sisters.
This is a great moment. I enjoy this.
Is it?
I enjoy this. It's fun.
I think I was tricked into thinking this was iconic.
Oh, I didn't say iconic.
No, but it's always included in like the best like dancing scenes in a film
Oh.
with Tom Cruise sliding across in his pants.
What?
In
what?
You know all those like dancing bits, and there's something from like Pulp Fiction or something, and
Oh, yeah.
and they're always like, "This is them people dancing in films."
It's
I think
pretty.
men were more repressed.
The more repressed the man, the more iconic
In
it's
2003,
perceived to
I
be.
think seeing a man dance was
Oh.
more novel.
Yeah. Now we've had La La Land.
Now I've had RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah.
RuPaul's Drag Race done fucked up men dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2 weeks till Christmas.
And Aurelia is
Fat shaming
shaming.
Colin.
poor Colin. Colin, the very hungry caterpillar.
Oh, he's so hungry.
His wife has left it. Girlfriend has left it. I don't know. He's hungry.
And he's
Let
got a
him-
lovely jumper.
Yes. He's also again. Not that it's a bad thing, but he's not.
It's weird. It's
just
Is that all
weird.
you've got, Richard? Richard
Yeah.
Curtis.
Odd.
Vicar of Dibley is lovely though.
Do you write Vicar of Dibley?
Yeah. Have you seen 4 Weddings and a Funeral?
No.
It's got the sister of Cam Lawson. Don't you forget.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Wait, as in Cam from Tracy
Yes,
Beaker?
Cam from
Okay,
Tracy
right, here we
Beaker,
go.
thank
Okay,
you.
right. I don't know her full name.
Thin ice. Christmas.
Christmas ice. Thin Christmas ice to go tumbling into.
she accidentally makes all of his book pages fly into the lake.
This is a fun bit.
It's a fun bit. It's Pride and Prejudice again.
Yeah.
And they strip off.
And they're each talking in English and Portuguese, and
they're saying the same thing.
Yeah,
basically.
like he's like, there better not be eels in this. I can't stand eels. And she's like, try not to disturb the eels.
It's very good.
It's great.
Very good. And then they kind of start, and that's how they started speaking the same language. Out of the darkness. And we do a revolve, imagine.
And they're trying to talk about what genre his book is. It's very cute. I like
it's
this
very
bit.
cute. It's wholesome. This is the best couple.
Yes.
Yes.
He says, my favourite part of the day is driving you, which is testament to how much English men love not communicating. My favourite part of the day is driving you in silence. Love it.
But men love driving.
Yeah. Banoffee pie. Kira's got some banoffee pie.
I know you don't like me, but can't we be friends?
Oh, bingo.
Then yeah, she's here to watch the video that he's hidden. He's like, I don't have the video. She's like, is this it?
The one you labelled right in front of the door.
The one is labelled little wank fucking fest of fit Kira, please.
Yeah, this is the act of a serial killer, right?
This is
not just to
unhinged
do
behaviour.
it, which to do it is insane, but to label it and put it on your bookshelf, that is insane.
Yes. And he wasn't, although to film it in the first place when you're not the official wedding photographer.
Well, yeah, I assumed he'd been asked to be the
videographer.
But no.
She was doing it.
Yeah. What a little creep. This isn't a nice thing.
No.
At all. It's like, if that had happened to me, like, I think if you put like creepy music over this zoom in on Keira Knightley watching herself at her own wedding, being filmed by a man who barely talks to her, if you put like a that's a horror film. That's a horror film.
That's evil.
Yeah.
But she quite likes it.
She loves it.
I look quite pretty.
Quite pretty.
And she slowly realizes that the subject of the film, he's done very well to get not a whisper of Chiwetel Ejiofor in this, not even his face.
He is a fierce editor. Mama.
They're all of me.
They're all of me.
Now, on Drag Race, when we did the little interviews, the little confessionals, we did them every day, and they'd give you a printout of your runway picture, so you could just like remember what it was to do the commentary of it.
I'm in my red dress.
Yes.
You can't take me in my red dress.
Side note, my favourite one that I did, that no one else seemed to find hilarious as I did, but me and my interviewer had to like stop recording in the diving one. Yeah. They're like, oh yeah, it's a holiday, talk about your holiday. I'm like, I've just dropped the kids off at the pool and now I'm heading into open waters. Drop the kids off at the pool. What? Drop the kids off at the pool. Yeah. Is a euphemism for having a shit.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
No! Yeah. I didn't know that.
And I thought that was really funny. But anyway,
that is quite funny. I'm sure if I'd known that, I would have laughed.
Every time they gave me the printout of my picture, I'd look at it and I go, I look quite pretty. And then at the end, they give you like a whole printout of all of your runway looks. And I got it and went, they're all of me. And my interviewer was not having it.
Oh no, really?
I think by like the first couple he was like
yeah.
And then by like week 7 I was like, I look quite pretty. Yes you do.
Yes.
No, you don't.
I feel. The bits keep coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming.
Come. This is your life. What happens next? Oh,
yes. When I die, like it will all flash before my eyes. And I'll just see bits that you've done.
You're not having funeral music. You're having every episode of Quiz Gone By. It's gonna be a fucking long funeral. 10 days of mourning.
Oh please, yeah.
She realizes that Andrew is obsessed with her.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she kind of just leaves. Like, no, he leaves. He walks out.
Yeah.
And he does a lot of acting, in fairness to him.
He's a good actor.
I don't like this character, but I had a moment of going, oh, that would be quite awkward. Yeah, because you filmed and edited a little creep video for yourself.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
Horrible, man.
Yes.
Hugh asks Nina Sasanya to redistribute.
And she's like, well, there's a lot of her to go round.
Thick fucking arse.
She's
quite a sizable arse.
The chubby girl. This is so fucking weird. Why was this the bit?
There's much worse things about Martine McCutcheon.
Are there?
No, I'm sorry, Martin. You're an angel.
She's
Martin.
such an
I'm
angel.
sorry,
They
I'm
were like,
sorry.
we just have to make something up.
It's absurd. Comedy of the absurd.
Yes.
This is high art. Sorry,
Yeah.
Richard. Liam Neeson
Yes.
is looking all sad.
Yeah.
And so is Thomas Sangster, because the girl he fancies is going back to America.
Yes. And we get the fucking, speaking of horror films, the absolute horror film twist that her name's Joanna. Just like his mum.
If I see someone on a dating app or something with the same name as my dad, done.
Well,
No, gone. No.
Okay.
You'll like this. No. It's a no.
this is growth for you.
I know.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Wow. Okay.
Evil.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus did it first. His mum's name was.
Oh, you're right.
Thank you.
I was like, God. Jesus fucked God.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. On Christmas.
Cancelled for Christmas. They watched Titanic.
Yeah, I skipped through this.
I don't care.
Yeah. But Colin and Aurelia say goodbye.
And they kiss.
And they kiss.
And he gets in his car and gets...
I like this. He's right. All the things he does afterwards could be construed as creepy, but he does have a hint that she likes him.
Yes.
It's not like he does it out the blue. I like it.
They kiss.
They kiss.
And someone hits him with his car.
This goes nowhere.
Goes nowhere. And I was like, oh, so he got to stay in France with her.
No.
But the next scene he's in London. Why'd you get hit by a car?
He's in London in order to tell his family to fuck off.
Fair
His
enough.
loving family. We'll get there.
Bill Nye's sexy music video with little sexy Santa ladies,
Yes.
which Thomas Sangster watches through a window.
Oh, yes. He's inspired by Sexy Drummer Girl. We've all been there.
Yes, and he wants to learn how to play the drums to impress Joanna.
Yes.
Yes,
We've all been there.
you've been there.
Yes.
The office party is at the art gallery.
Jesus, this is bad art. Such bad art.
Bad.
Bad.
Big naked Santas.
Yes.
And fuck ass Bob has come with Andrew.
As
I bet she fucking has. No.
She's dressed as a devil. This isn't a fancy dress party. This is what I mean by an alien who's been sent down to Earth.
She is the devil.
Well, yes,
It's damn Yankees.
What? Okay.
Whatever Lola wants.
Lola gets.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that from a film called Damn Yankees?
From a musical.
Ah,
Gwen
okay.
Verdon and Bob Fosse.
Oh.
Who's got the pain when they do the mambo? Who's got the pain when they go,
I've heard of all these.
Yeah. Oh, they did it on Strictly.
Ah, yes.
Yes. Anyway.
She does the, it's for you. It's all for you, sir.
Yeah, she's a little freak. In front of Emma Thompson.
Yes.
In an ugly ensemble.
Yeah.
Brown velvet, if you please.
Brown velvet and the...
If I was concerned that my husband was cheating on me, I'd wear velvet.
Yeah.
It fucking wouldn't be brown.
I do like brown.
As Chiwetel 4 once said, burgundy.
Did he?
Don't tell me I've inspired something burgundy.
That's funny. I don't think...
Red. Red is the
The
colour of
blood
sex.
of angry men. I don't think
Kinky boots.
she should have to dress sexy for Alan Rickman to respect her as a person and wife.
No, but
No.
if you're competing with fuck-ass Bob, in an ideal world, yes, Alan Rickman wouldn't be fucking looking elsewhere.
But I think if he's starting to look elsewhere, you just...
The child catcher over here.
I think that's... You shouldn't have to tempt him back.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Not the stance I thought you would have on brown velvet.
I love brown, I love velvet. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
To be fair, I don't remember her outfit. I might think it's hideous.
She's got an ugly skirt coming up.
This film is awash with ugly skirts.
Ugly skirt central.
Yeah.
Ding ding, next stop.
Mm.
Bill Nye goes on Parkinson and promises to sing naked on TV if he gets Christmas number
What in
one.
the Russell brand?
I'd be phoning up for Blue.
Yeah. Please.
If Blue did it naked.
Will they perform naked?
Well, please, Blue.
Yeah, he
They
gets his
should have
knob
gone. They
out.
should have done that.
Yeah.
And there's 4 of them. That's 4 knobs. And he shows Michael Parkinson. R.I.P.
Oh yes, he's dead now.
Mm.
Dead, not cancelled. Right? Allegedly.
Allegedly. Carl, lovely Carl, fit Carl, asks Laura to dance.
This is cute.
And they go home together.
And there's a great bit where Emma pretends to look at the naked men. She's doing a lot of acting in the background, like, while actually looking at them flirting. Is very cute. I hate this bit. This bit, I had to fast forward it. It makes me cringe so much that I can't.
Flames?
on the side of my face.
I like the bit where she goes around the corner and she does
Happy
a little
little dance. That's cute.
But when
and lovely flat.
lovely flat mezzanine.
A mezzanine, if you please.
She's my favourite character in Les Mis.
Magic.
In my flat, it's a slightly raised level. He's fit though. We get to see him in his pants.
Yes.
Big day for me.
Yes.
Big moment for me, I think, as a youth.
Yes. But her brother keeps phoning her, and
yeah. But he's so understanding.
Yeah.
And he's a bit frustrated.
Why don't they get together at the end?
They do.
What?
Carl and Laura.
Yeah.
I'm sure they do. I don't think you see it, but I think they make a good go of it.
How do we know that?
I'll find out. We'll get there.
Meanwhile,
in about half an hour. Okay. It's a long film.
Meanwhile, Emma Thompson and Alan Rickman are getting ready for bed, and she's like, "Mia's very pretty, isn't she?"
And they cut to her in a lacy red underwear,
which I think was like she wanted to have sex, but it didn't happen tonight.
Yeah.
And
this is where I described her as like a slag.
Yes.
Slag. Yeah, well done, Bob.
Yeah.
Laura goes to visit her brother, who's mentally ill.
Yeah, this is really sad.
It's very, very sad.
Yeah.
It's just
it's
sad.
just a really sad bit. Like I do think this film does tone.
Yes.
Quite well.
Yes, especially at 1.5
Wait,
speed.
did they try and make a joke out of this bit? No, I don't think they do. I think they treat it.
No.
Yeah, it's just a very tragic bit.
Yeah, Laura Linney's a cracking actress.
She's very good. What else has she been in? She reminds me of Jennifer Aniston.
She's been in lots of things. No, she's better than Jennifer.
Oh yes, I know, but her face.
Yeah.
She looks a bit like, I don't know.
She's got a round face.
Oh.
Alan goes Christmas shopping.
And Mia pushes for him to get her a Christmas present.
Oh, get me something, Daddy.
Just simply don't. That's the point at which I was like, oh, you do want to fuck her.
Yeah.
Because this is so easy to simply not do. You are her boss, and you could just go, oh, no.
Yeah. And he tries to buy a secretive necklace for her from...
this ugly fucking necklace.
I thought you were going to say this ugly fucking man. Allegedly.
Also,
this
sorry.
Ugly necklace.
Sorry, I know you're going to get to the bit, but they walk into the shop and he's meeting Emma Thompson to go shopping, and she says, "You keep yourself occupied while I do the boring stuff for our mothers." She is shopping for his gift for his own mother, and he is shopping for his mistress.
It's not right.
I hate it.
And she's made a papier-mâché lobster.
Yeah, what the fuck have you done? What is his job?
What's Bob done?
What is his job? What is he bringing to the table? Joni Mitchell CDs?
Yeah, well, he buys the necklace from...
Do you want to talk about the
Rowan
bit?
Atkinson doing a bit.
I think the bit is quite fun.
But also I don't think Rowan Atkinson's a very good actor. I think he's playing the same part he always plays.
Well, yes, he can certainly raise his eyebrows.
And he's certainly got an interesting face.
And he certainly has a speech impediment which makes B sounds very amusing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Johnny English, a great film.
Oh, it's a great film.
But Rowan Atkinson, allegedly.
Poor James Acaster.
Pour him a pint. He's been through a lot.
Bit of a drawer. Bit of a drawer, are you?
Emma sees Alan at the jury stand and gets some ideas. As you would.
You would!
If you were a human person.
Yes.
It's 1 week till Christmas. Thank fuck for that. Chris Marshall is going to America.
Yes.
Martin
asks
Freeman.
Joanna for a drink. I quite like this. Like, they're kind of the middle ground for me in terms of couples.
Yeah.
They're cute.
In the film, great.
And they're quite
but
funny.
I just can't dissociate Margaret Freeman? Martin Freeman.
Yes.
I just...
Don't say Margaret. Amanda would hate that.
I just don't feel it. I can't like a character that he plays.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
He's very good at playing unlikable characters.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have to act.
Be
Allegedly.
Emma looks in Alan's coat pocket and sees the necklace. And she's like, oh, lovely necklace.
God, if I open that, I'd be like, oh, God.
I'd be like,
Fuck.
Thank God this man has tried. If I'm putting my own parents there.
Well, I'd be like, oh, I have to wear this ugly necklace so he doesn't get sad.
Yeah.
With your
You're
own
right.
parents?
If I was putting that there, I think my mum would be like, "Oh, my dad has bought me
Oh, sure.
a necklace."
Yeah.
But not that my dad is her dad, but my dad is her dad.
Also,
her dad is my dad.
Well, this is what I mean about not having to try. She said to him, she said, Mia's very pretty. And then she gave him, like, the warning shot of, like, be careful with that one. Like,
Don't fuck her.
Don't fuck her. I am asking you, as your wife, to not fuck this random woman.
I can't hear you. Sorry, what?
Yeah.
Huh?
But I think she reads this as, oh, he's listened and he's gone, I've hurt her. I'm going to try a bit harder with the Christmas present this year.
Yep. Awful.
No. But Lulu's in her lobster costume.
Well done, Lulu.
Well done, Lulu. Well done, Emma, for making this costume.
Well done.
As I'm sure she did.
Chris Marshall goes to the airport and he's got a big knob.
He is just every ADHD man you encounter at university.
Yep.
What are you doing? Calm down.
Colin Firth's learning Portuguese in London.
Yes.
Chris Marshall arrives in Wisconsin and he meets a sexy lady and her two
I hate the
friends?
vindication of this. January Jones.
sisters.
And some other women.
And some mother bitch. They love his accent, as he thought they would, and they
Yes.
invite him back to theirs.
They have a little bed and no couch and they're too poor for
Oh.
pyjamas. We have to sleep naked.
And there's our fourth friend as well. She's the sexy one.
Yes.
Silly. Emma and Alan let the kids and everyone open one present early.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, the kid's like, pick this one. She's like, no! I'm picking the one that looks like a necklace box.
Yeah.
And you know what's going to happen. It's a Joni Mitchell CD. She goes upstairs. She puts on both sides now. And she cries and cries.
Alan Rickman. Alan Rickman plays a literal neo-Nazi in Die Hard. And this is his most villainous Christmas role.
Now, not to victim blame.
What? If you bring up that brown velvet one more time.
It's not the brown velvet.
Mm-hmm.
It's the grey woolen skirt. That is
Why do you
just
need...
slightly above the ankle.
Why do you need middle-aged women to be sexy?
Because this is where Emma Thompson is the fittest, I think. Is this all Annie McPhee? I don't know how to find women attractive, I'm sorry.
I don't know. She birthed 2 kids and made a lobster costume. I don't think she has to look hot for him.
That's true. But look hot for yourself, Emma.
If you want. Don't if you don't want to. I think it's fine. What I do think...
like the skirt.
I do think it's fair enough
I'd cry if I wore that skirt.
I do think it's fair enough that he cheated on her because she leaves the CD on.
Greta Thunberg would never.
What a waste of electricity.
I've looked at your lecky bill from both sides now, Emma. It's not looking good. My laptop's nearly dead.
My phone's nearly dead. Yeah.
Can we just speak very quickly?
Yeah.
Joanna, the girl at school, hasn't
Yes.
noticed Thomas Sangster yet.
Uh-huh.
Liam talks about fucking Claudia Schiffer in every room of the house, including Thomas Sangster's room. Not right.
Not okay. Don't do it.
Bill Nye gets Christmas number 1.
Hooray!
And he goes to Elton John's party and leaves his fat manager at home.
So bizarre. All these people have gorgeous houses.
Oh, yeah.
Joanna's job is to be naked in films. I don't know how well that pays, but she has the most gorgeous house I've ever seen.
Yes.
And she kisses Martin
No,
Freeman.
she's got a pet. She lives with her parents.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, she said she does.
I missed
That's
that.
why he doesn't
Fair
go in to
enough.
fuck her
Fair enough.
in every room in the house.
So she gives him a little kiss, and he does a very cute little jump off the steps.
She says, all I want for Christmas is you.
It's cute.
If someone said that to me, I would leave immediately.
Okay.
Colin Firth goes to his family's.
And then goes, fuck this.
Mood.
I really enjoyed. I hate Uncle Jamie.
I hate Uncle Jamie. I hate Uncle Jamie. And he rushes to Gatwick.
Yes.
Laura Linney is late at the office, and Carl wishes her a Merry Christmas.
Poor Sarah. This is so sad.
Her brother calls again.
Yes.
And she goes and takes him some presents.
Mhm.
Again, still very sad.
Yes.
Hugh is all sad, doing admin.
Yes.
Relatable.
Mhm.
Placard bastard.
Yeah. This is so fucking creepy. He also, I forgot, he cuts out, he said something like, maybe next year I'll be dating one of these people, and he's cut out magazine
Like
pictures.
Victoria Beckham.
Of models in their lingerie, and that's like serial killer behaviour.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's written the words in pen and not cut them out of a newspaper.
To me, you're perfect. Keep it in your pants and off your cardboard.
Say it's Carol Singers. It's Carol Singers. You know Carol.
Carol!
Of the
down
Northampton
road.
Singers.
Yes.
Mr. and Mrs. Singer. Their daughter Carol.
Yes. He also
Um,
said, my wasted heart will love you. It's so self-pitying. I hate this
I
man.
hate this man, but he is cute and I would kiss him.
Mm.
And she does.
I forgot this.
I was so confused.
Why does she kiss him? Creep. She's 17.
Not in the film.
No, but the actress
Yeah.
Keira Knightley is 7. How old is he?
30? 20-something?
Richard.
Should please.
Richard, please.
Bill Nye turns up at his manager's house and is like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You
He
fat
keeps going,
fuck.
I love you. And I was like, ah. He's like, as a friend.
Don't like it.
No. Natalie sends Hugh Grant a flirty little Christmas card.
I'm really sorry that I kissed the president. I wish I was kissing you. Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Mm.
And Jump by the Pointer Sisters.
Yes.
Again.
He gets knocking on doors, sings a carol.
Because he knows what street
Yes.
she lives on, so he knocks at all the doors.
Loved baritone security.
He was lovely.
I bet he was
very nice.
well. She had a lovely singing voice.
Oh, yes.
Mhm.
And there's like an old woman, there's some children.
There's
and
Mia.
Fuck-ass Bob.
Fuck ass Bob.
And she's like, he's next door, but my steaming hot pussy is here.
Good lord.
That's
It's
what
a
she
pasty.
says. Verbatim. It's a pasty.
We finally solved
A pasty and
a
a bob.
Christmas miracle.
A Christmas pasty.
A pasty and a bob.
He gets to her house. She's like, where the fuck is my fucking coat?
Also, she's like, you should come to this Christmas
Concert
yeah.
situation.
Yeah. Which his nieces and nephews are in. He wants to fuck her,
He
so
doesn't
he
give
goes.
two shits
He doesn't
about
give
it.
two shits.
She does say it's the school Christmas concert. All the local schools have come together to do it, which explains why me, Martin McCutcheon, my family are doing something at the same time in the same place as Emma Thompson, sister of the Prime Minister's children, are also doing it in.
Yes. They get in the car and he's like, how far is this place? The school of your nieces and nephews. How do you not know where that is? Even vaguely.
I don't think my uncle would know where my school was. But he doesn't live in London. He doesn't live he didn't live in the same town as I grew up.
Well, exactly.
So yeah. They reconcile over an octopus.
You grew up wrangling an octopus was very funny.
And they watch it from backstage.
Yes.
Because he's too famous. Too famous.
Emma's very happy to see him.
Yes, and the sex scene ones are there. Martin and Joanna.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
How old is Martine supposed to be? Because she says 20 years ago, you were just his type. Is she supposed to be a lot younger than him?
Yeah, I think Martin's meant to be like 20.
Oh, fuck's
It's like
sake,
her first job in it or
Richard!
something.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. Liam and Thomas arrive as well.
Yes.
And Colin arrives at Marseille.
Yes. We see...
There's a Spider-Man at the Nativity.
Yes.
A Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm. A Spider-Man. And we see lovely Joanna.
Yes. Introduced by Adam Godley. Yay.
Acapella Mariah is cocky! Cocky!
But she's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll give it to her.
For a pre-recorded track, yes she is.
And Thomas is very good on the drums.
Yes.
But she doesn't really seem to fancy him that much.
She points to him.
She goes, all I want for Christmas is you. And he's like, oh, and then she's like, and you, and you, and you.
But I think the fact that she pointed to him first, behind not good stagecraft,
Joanna.
I think that implies that she does like him. And he's a little whiny little bitch. But
Fair.
he's just lost his mum. I don't know.
The curtains open to reveal Hugh and Martine making out.
What was the spotlight going to be on? Because it's not on the Merry Christmas side. It's on them.
Something's afoot.
Something's afoot.
Smell a ruse.
Mm-hmm.
Emma confronts Alan Rickman about the necklace, and it goes nowhere.
He says, I've been a classic fool. And she says, this is a heartbreaking line. You've also made a fool out of me. You've made the life I lead foolish too. That is, as much as we've been like, Richard, you fucking idiot, that is a line.
A very good line.
A very good line.
Put your feet up and get the dildo out, Richard. Do a line for the line. Well done.
A line round the bumhole. A line.
There was a line round the bumhole. They were queuing up round the bumhole.
I'm doing a callback to our CBBC episode. Cocaine, bumhole,
cocaine. Bumhole, cocaine. Yes, sorry. As soon as I publish these episodes, they're wiped from my brain.
It's fair enough.
Liam Neeson tells Thomas Sangster to stop Joanna at the airport.
Yeah, because I never told your mum I loved her enough. That's on you, mate. Don't force your child to go through security.
A federal crime.
Yeah.
Liam bumps into a mum from the school.
Claudia Schiffer.
Played by Claudia Schiffer, who's going to fuck in every room of the house.
Yes.
Colin meets Aurelia's father. In
Yes.
Portugal or in France still?
Oh, I thought it was... Oh.
Because everyone's speaking Portuguese. But he got the plane to Marseille.
Oh, I have no idea.
He's travelled. And he's
Yes.
asked Aurelia's father in broken Portuguese if he can marry her.
Yes.
At the airport, they won't let Liam and Thomas through.
No.
Obviously, because they don't have a fucking ticket. Who do you think you are?
Yes.
Um,
So, Rowan Atkinson appears.
mhm.
And
In a
that's,
big coat.
that's when my girlfriend was like, oh, yes, because he's the spirit of Christmas. What?
No.
What?
I'm
But that's apparently a thing people think, that he is the spirit of Christmas.
Fair play to your girlfriend, but they're talking out their arse there.
Yeah, but if
no,
you search it, people...
Yeah, but they're
People think it.
perpetuating
Sorry.
the spirit of Christmas.
Because he's being slow with the jewellery, because he wants Emma to find out, apparently, is the thing. People think it. I'm not saying I agree, but people think it.
I don't think the spirit of Christmas would stoop so low.
What?
If anyone's
To
a
be
spirit of
played
Christmas,
by-
it's Lulu Popplewell as the lobster.
There we go, yes.
Anyway, he does a big run through
This child would have been shot in the head.
post 9/11 as well.
Maybe it's
You
white
said
privilege.
it yourself. Oh, yeah. So many things are.
Yeah.
The whole country of Portugal, or maybe France, trek through the streets
Yes.
en masse. Do you hear the people sing? Dancing Queen.
This man's gonna kill Aurelia. It starts off like, oh, Dad's gonna sell Aurelia to this man. It ends up with...
He's gonna kill Aurelia. So he goes, yay! And they go to find her.
Yeah.
Bill Nye gets naked on TV. It's very upsetting and sinewy.
Yeah, the dick distracts all the security people at the airport. This little scamp.
If you can be distracted by a dick, don't work at an airport. They're everywhere.
That should be a test.
I'd fail.
Well, luckily you're a drag queen not working at an airport.
Yes.
Yes.
Find
Know
your-
thyself.
Find your calling. You were born to be an airport security member. RuPaul told me I was born not to do drag.
But that you were born to be an airport.
Have you considered?
Yeah.
Get yourself down Gatwick, darling.
Yeah. Right.
Thomas finds Joanna.
Yeah.
And she knows his name.
Yes. And then he
And-
gets hauled out.
Yeah, she kisses him on the cheek, though.
Yes. And then it's last call, Joanna. She runs all the way back to see him.
Why are they
That's a long
Why are
way.
they kind of so fine on that airplane?
Also, you're not going to see him again. Oh, wait.
They
We do
come
at the
back
end.
for school.
But whatever.
Yeah. Is there ever an explanation why she's American?
People can be American. She is one.
They can be.
She is from one of the literally dozens of countries. Oh no, it's America.
Yeah.
Have you seen that bit where someone is like, you can't give a 21-year-old alcohol. Or you can't give a 20-year-old alcohol. And someone replies on Twitter, I am from literally one of the dozens of countries that aren't America. It's great. One of my favourite bits of Twitter.
It's great. They all get to the restaurant.
Yes.
The Portuguese French people, where Aurelia's the waitress, and he proposes to her in broken Portuguese.
You can't do that. She's our best waitress. Great. This is romantic. I liked it.
It's lovely. And he's like, would you liking to be getting the marriage?
Yes.
And she replies like in broken English that she would, yes, like
Yes.
my answers are being yeses.
Yes. And he says, you learnt English. And she says, just in cases. Lovely.
You, the best couple.
Best couple, for sure.
It's 1 month later.
Yes. I thought Alan and Emma had separated, but I researched and no, they're still together.
They turn up together.
But she's quite cold with him.
Yeah. Well, Kira's still with Chiwetel.
Yeah.
No
Nothing.
justice has been served.
No.
Although maybe it's for the best because he was a stalker. But
And then Hugh Grant picks up Martine and goes, God, you weigh a lot. Go to the gym, you weak cunt.
I'd have killed him.
Imagine saying that in public.
Yeah.
Also, she doesn't. She just objectively doesn't weigh a lot.
I'd snap his neck.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd go to prison for it. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
The sexy ones are married as well, and Chris Humphries has got a big knob and some girlfriends.
Yes.
And Joanna's back there as well.
Yes.
Now,
Now.
would you like a little bit of bonus information
Sure.
about the storyline that was cut from this film?
Yeah.
This storyline is about Anne Reid. Okay, I know her as Jean from Dinner Ladies.
How would I
You know
know
her as the lady with the straw from the Jadoon episode of Doctor Who.
Oh, yes.
Or the grandma from Years and Years.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
Last
yeah.
Tango in Halifax.
Oh,
yeah.
love her.
Yeah.
Icon.
She is, I think, generally trying to get home to be with her like dying lover.
Oh.
Played by... Guess who?
Oh, guess that actor. Actor or actress?
Just guess. Who would you think Anne Reid is getting home to?
Jim Broadbent.
Frances Delator. That's right. The world wasn't ready for some lesbians in Love Actually. It's not Les Actually, is it?
Have you seen Frances Delator as Hamlet?
No, but
Fit.
we'll be Googling. We will be
Fit.
Googling.
That is astonishing.
Yeah. And it would have just a little bit of dilution of the heterosexual.
That would have been iconic. That would have made this film iconic. And lots of people will say it is already iconic.
Lots of people are stupid.
Yes. For the queerness of it
The
all.
holiday's better. It's fine. But yeah, that could have
Tipped it over the edge.
tipped over the edge. I do still think, for me, seeing Fit Carl, number one Fit Carl,
Yes.
and then Prime Colin and Hugh,
Yeah.
was a little bit queering for me.
Yes.
And just crying to a Joni Mitchell song, that's queer.
Inherently queer, yes.
And yet she managed to straighten it up
Yeah.
over a man. Emma.
It's that skirt. I think Mia is queer.
Queer.
Yes.
It rhymes. Sorry, I tried to do something that didn't really work.
Yes.
But welcome to the podcast.
I think it's comp het.
Yeah.
Comp het, darling. I think all the women are attractive. Name me a not attractive woman in this film. You can't do it.
You're right.
There we go.
I'll say Nina Sasanya.
She's pretty.
Her attitude isn't.
Sure. Okay. Yep. That's the character.
Oh, yeah.
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 Sure. Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
I think this is great.
It's all right. It's Christmassy.
Yeah.
It made me feel a bit festive.
Mm-hmm.
I had a festive Colin the Caterpillar the other day. It's a little
What does
jumper.
that
He's got a
entail?
little Christmas jumper, an icing Christmas jumper.
That's
I think
cute.
I've got some in a tin. I'll give you some.
Oh yes, please. Quite hungry.
But yeah, it was nice. It was nice to finally tick it off our list.
Yes.
Sorry, greatest store in the world. Maybe next year,
year.
darling.
Darling.
Or the holiday, please. Please, someone vote for the holiday.
Do you think Loreen knows what Christmas is?
Do you think Laureen has ever had saurine?
Ooh.
Malt loaf.
I would put money on no.
How much? How much money you put on
A tenner.
shake on it? There we go. Lovely. Right, well, don't know how to find out, but
Yeah.
we'll do that
If
at some
anyone
point.
would meet her, you are certainly a drag queen.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that on that.
That's that on that.
And we could spend a couple of weeks over Christmas researching whether Laureen has had saurine.
But we're not going to.
We're not going to. We're not going to do
How much do
anything.
you want to tell?
We are having a little Christmassy break.
Yes.
But
Just a couple of weeks.
if you're missing us in your ears,
Mhm.
find us on patreon.com/queers
Yep.
because we've got loads of bonus bits. Got some filthy fan fiction.
Yes.
We've got all the Brambly Hedges
Yes.
and other bits. Glee, a lot of Glee, and some
Mhm.
Doctor Who's as well.
Yes.
So find us there.
Yes. Thank you for supporting us. If
yes.
whether you're someone who's listened for years or you're new for some reason.
I don't know why you would have discovered this podcast recently. I don't know
No
what
idea.
happened. I've been on bargain hunt. If you haven't already, please do consider subscribing wherever
Mhm.
you get your podcasts.
Tell a friend.
Tell an enemy. Tell Martine McCutcheon.
Yes.
Leave a rating and a review if you fancy
Do leave
it.
it. Oh, come on.
For Christmas. It's Christmas.
We got our first 4-star review the other day.
No, we fucking do.
We had 100% 5 stars until this person.
Right, someone needs to put some 5s in.
Yeah.
Did they leave a...
They didn't leave a review, but I just saw.
Tell us to our faces why we didn't get that 1 star.
Go on, how could this be better?
don't answer that. Follow us at Quiz Gone By on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok. We're doing quite well on TikTok. It's going quite well. Yeah. Follow me at the Kate Butch.
And you can follow me at a Caitlin Powell.
We will see you after Christmas and after New Year.
Mm-hmm.
And until then,
keep
leaving 5-star reviews.
Yeah.
Gotta hustle.
Yeah.
We'll see you very soon. And until then, keep leaving 5-star reviews.
I got lost on that.
Never mind.